What's up, guys? Robbie Reyes here. I'm going to be giving you my level 20 Turian Soldier Sniper build. This guy absolutely decimates. I mean, it's not even funny. With the Vanquisher, of course. Now, I'm going to give you the build very fast, and we'll discuss a lot more of the gameplay. One thing I will say right off the bat, you could do something like this very similar with the Human Soldier. That is incoming. Okay, so Fortify, we're going to pick up movement speed and sprint speed. Remember, you're using the nades in this class. You're not just sniping, so it is nice to be able to move fast and get to the boxes. This would also be very good, but honestly, I like the movement speed. And remember, movement speed is survivability, guys. Always remember that. If you're fast, they can't kill you. We're also going to pick up shield regen. I love this. This is so good. And while this would kind of help with the gun we're using, the sniper, it's honestly not imperative at all. It doesn't really help you too much. You'd much rather get your shield back faster, because this character has no way to get his shield back and his health. It's just kind of, there's no energy, no body charge, no annihilation field. He's just relying on his tankiness and his fast recharge. So I really like this evolution. The end, this one might be worth it on moving defense, but to be honest, I just don't see the point either of those, so I'm spec completely out of that last evolution. Under turbocharge, this is when we get into the meat and bones, guys. You're going to pick up duration, because again, this recharge speed is so ridiculous. Don't even try and reduce it, just make sure it hits hard when you are using it. And then we're going to pick up gun damage and gun force. That's really good. We don't really need gun accuracy and stability. Like I said, these are kind of, evolutions meant for ARs and shit. So we just kind of need to pick up gun damage and gun force. We're also going to pick up rate of fire and clip size. This is awesome. You can go either way here because we are using the sniper rifle, the Vanquisher. You guys have all seen this gun. It's ridiculous, I'm sure. You've already seen it in the kill feed, just killing everything. And on this guy, it's probably the most ridiculous. So clip size is good, but I prefer to just kill the enemies faster. We don't have that, we don't have this forever. So while we do have it, we want to make sure we're firing as many bullets as possible. And in general, I just want to kill the enemies fast. I like having a fast fire rate. But either way is good, honestly. With this, I have 7 shots in the clip, so that's really fucking good. Frag grenade, we're going to pick up radius, and we're going to pick up power cell. Now, I'm hoping at some point, like I said in other videos, like we have the jug shield right now, they put a nade capacity gear where jug shield goes. Then I would go for this damage per second. But for now, I really like to have 2 more grenades. Armor damage, awesome, really good evolution. This is really going to help you out against, the biggest bars you're going to have to deal with, and the toughest bars you're going to have to deal with, they're going to be the armor bars. So, it makes sense to go for armor damage. It also can make sense to go for shields, and this is kind of your minion slayer, and your gun's going to be decimating bosses, but honestly, the grenades will decimate the minions if you fire them all off with shields, either way. So, yeah, I'm going to recommend armor damage. Under munitions training, we're going to pick up weapon damage, super good. You could go for this, if you wanted to have more of those nades, but to me, I'd rather buff the sniper. 9 times out of 10, guys, your bread and butter with this guy, you're going to be sniping with turbocharge and just sniping in general. When you see the big groups, then you're going to nade. So we're going to pick up this evolution here, which is awesome because I hate the reload speed in this game. It sucks, so I really like picking this up. And we're going to take the weapon clip size and weapon spare ammo. That's really awesome. Again, we're buffing that gun again. It needs that ammo. That's awesome. And we're going to pick up this. Now this is, to me, not really debatable because when you shoot those weak points, man, the enemies just drop. It's just ridiculous. You don't really need this against the minions. This is meant more for the bosses. And since you have saved 7 shots in the clip and you're getting a 2% debuff, you're talking 14%. It's up in the air, guys, honestly, which one you're going to pick here. But this evolution is really meant more for, like, fast fire rate guns. You know what I'm saying? That's what this is meant for. I'd much rather be able to just kill a Krogan faster or kill the mech faster by shooting him in the head than debuffing him. This is it's actually interesting here because this is probably better for your teammates in a way. It's some kind, not really. I mean, again, this is mainly meant for machine guns because you can get that debuff out super fast. It's going to take so long to get this debuff stacked up. You'd rather just work on your aim and hit the weak points. So that's what I'm going to recommend. In the gameplay, I'm actually playing with sustained fire, and I've tried them both out. And I wish I would have used precision for that gameplay. It's still going to be an awesome, incredible gameplay, just how good this guy is, but I'm not using precision in that gameplay. I'm using sustained fire. So just imagine, in that gameplay that I'm doing more damage to headshots. That's how this would play out. We're only going to be able to pick up 3 points here, and it is good because we get 10% health and shields, and we also get another 15% health and shields here. And over here, we would have gotten 25, so that would have been nice. But, you know, this guy already has Fortify, so he's good to go, honestly, in my opinion. So, yeah, let's get into the equipment, though. Okay, let me confirm that, yeah. Yeah, so again, we're using the Vanquisher. This is this Turian sniper build, okay? So this is going to be really, really fucking good, guys. We're going to be picking up the ultralight to get it to 100% and the spare thermal clip because you will rip through this ammo. But the thing is, you are a grenade class, so you do want to be running to the boxes. So, you know, there is that. So, but in general, that's the best choice I have. I don't see the point of this scope, really. Like, why would you want your sniper to be more accurate? It's already fucking dead accurate. So I like ultralight, and I like having more ammo. Because, again, you will burn through it. Your fire rate's very fast. Jug shield, you know, why the hell not take some shields, get some melee damage. You could, you know, take the ammo if you want, but I really don't see the point. You should be running to the boxes nonstop to get nades. So boosters, we're going to pick up the sniper rifle ramp. I think I might be out now. Yeah, I'm out, but pick a sniper rifle ramp. And as far as this one, you could also go 2 ways. I would recommend either the power damage mod or the, what's it called? Power capacity mod. Those are going to be very good for your grenades. Now, the other option is always, you know, to put on an ammo type in addition to your weapon amp, which could be very good too, but remember, you can't detonate with this guy. So if you just want to buff your gun damage, I feel that, but honestly, I like to buff the nades and the weapon damage. So I'm going to pick sniper rifle and power damage or power capacity. I prefer power capacity over power damage for sure on this guy. Anything else to say? Not really. We'll get into the gameplay. It's going to be a really awesome gameplay, guys. I'll see you in there. Okay, guys, getting into the gameplay. This was such a fun game. I mean, it was ridiculous. This was my second or third time, I believe, playing this guy with this gun. I remember the minute I put it, like, everyone knows, right? I mean, the Turian soldier he makes any gun, like, ridiculous. Just that he's been that way since Mass Effect 3 multiplayer. But in particular here, man, with the Vanquisher, especially because we have such crappy guns in this game, it was just so insane to see the annihilation he could cause. It was ridiculous. Again, this build that you're seeing here in this gameplay is slightly different from the one I gave you because I made a mistake and I took, what's it called? In this gameplay, I'm going to be using the last evolution of munitions training. I took sustained fire. Like I said earlier, I should have taken the precision evolution, rank 6 precision over sustained fire, which is what I showed you guys in the build in the beginning of this video. But yeah, you know, both are good. It's just that I'd much rather prefer having the extra weak point damage for sure. Because again, that evolution is meant more for like fast firing guns. You see what I'm saying? Anything else to say as far as that? I think that's all. So basically, guys, I mean, all you're doing is you're shooting the enemies very fast. I'm gonna go on a super good streak here of not missing too. I'm gonna start missing when my teammates walk in front of me, basically, and I hate that in this game. And it's not even your teammates' fault because everyone's just trying to strafe and stay alive and kill the enemies. They're not really paying attention to who's behind them. That's the bitch though, because they've made the hitboxes of your teammates in this game so fucking big that they can just like fucking you'd think that they're like the fattest fucking soldiers in the galaxy because they'll block your shots so bad. It's a pain in the ass. And it's just because their hitbox is kind of bigger than it's supposed to be, in my opinion. I hope they do something to fix that because it's really making this kind of frustrating. Another thing that I don't like in this game is that the reload for the guns takes so goddamn long. And this guy kind of fixed that problem. You know, because he makes it so smooth. He can just reload this gun like so freaking fast, and has fire rate is so good, and the capacity becomes so good. You get 7 shots in the clip when you use your turbocharge, which is like ridiculous with this gun. So I'm having a lot of fun with this, guys. This is like on another level good. Unfortunately, this map is now again. If you saw my Solarian Infiltrator final gold, level 20 build video and gameplay comm, I discuss in that how you can absolutely run and gun with snipers. Unfortunately, this map is just totally set up that the fastest way to beat it is to kind of hang out at the top. And I hate you know, fucking being stable, but at the same time, I like want to give like a really fast gameplay and kill the enemies super fast. And the best way is definitely to just sit my ass up here up top. So yeah, not gonna be a lot of. That's just how this map is designed, unfortunately. So just look at the kill feed, by the way, while we're at it. My God, man, this gun is just ridiculous on this guy. One thing I will point out, you can abso-fucking-lutely pull this off with the base human soldier. And I'm going to have a build video for him incoming, a sniper human soldier video, build, and level 20 gold gameplay coming up. And I don't even know if I need to get it to level 20, to be honest, because I've been playing it since level 5, you know, level 1 pretty much. No, I started playing on level 3, basically, with this gun, and I had, you know, X as far as the character cards were concerned. And it's just a joke. I take it straight onto gold, no problem whatsoever. Because once you turbocharge and you're using this gun, and you have the nade too, nade's not too ranked up yet, but basically the turbocharge in this gun, I'm just, you know, melting the enemies on gold. And it's like, I was topping the scoreboard, like level 3 and level 5 and level 7 with the human soldier, just using this gun with turbocharge. I mean, that's a little ridiculous, guys. I mean, that's how good this setup is, just turbocharge with this gun in general. So I'm very pleased with how this combo has turned out. Only downside to it, and here I'm gonna fucking like, you know, actually shoot that thing where I'm supposed to be shooting it. It took me in this gameplay. Don't watch how I shoot these mechs because I'm doing it wrong. Now I do it right. I shot that bitch right in the ass right over there. In this game, what you're gonna want to do is basically aim for that tank on the back. If you guys have been sitting there and shooting at these mechs like all day and wondering how the fuck can they be so tough, shoot at the tank. The minute you start shooting at that tank, guys, on the back of it, and you can see it even if it's facing toward you, you can see it popping out over the top. You will be amazed at how fast you can drop them. Now you'll see more of that in like my future vids, but in this vid I didn't quite have that down, so I wasn't aiming for that as much as I should. So yeah, but the crazy thing is, even without aiming for that, I was getting super fast kills on the mechs, which is ridiculous, you know. In general, guys, I mean, just look at how fast I'm able to take out these enemies, because you have so many shots in your clip with turbocharge, and your fire rate is so fast, and you get the good damage boost, that you can just absolutely annihilate all the minions, all the big enemies. It doesn't matter. And when you have a big group like this, you just nade the shit out of them, and they can't do a damn thing. That's how you play this guy, guys. You can kind of be the hero for your team and save them a missile if you see a big group of enemies and you just nade spam the shit out of them. Other thing I would recommend is don't be cheap with your, what do you call it, little clip packs that you can use. I was a little too cheap in this gameplay. I wish I used more of those, because it's so fun to just see the feed filled up with frag grenade, and just see all the enemies getting destroyed by the frag grenade. It's so fun. Nades aren't as powerful in this game as they were in Mass Effect 3. That's for goddamn sure. They were ridiculous in Mass Effect 3. Are they good? Yeah, they're definitely good. But remember, Mass Effect 3, we had nade capacity here. I'm hoping at some point that comes out. Here I'm going to be struggling to hit my fellow brother Turian, and then I'm going to fuck him up. Yeah, I hesitated for a minute. I'm like, do I really want to kill another Turian? And here, just watch these nades, man. Just look at this ridiculous thing. This is how you want to play the guy, guys. You want to nade spam the big groups, and then when they're all kind of weak, pick them off, weak or dead, pick them off with the sniper rifle. So your bread and butter, 90% of the time, you're just using the sniper rifle with turbocharge and just absolutely brutalizing the enemies. But like I said, if they bunch up, nade the shit out of them. That's the biggest mistake they can make when you're around, because you will just decimate them with those grenades. But yeah, I would recommend you open with the nades and then close with the sniper in general, because, you know, the nades can kill a large group of enemies or weaken some of them, and then you have less work to do with your sniper rifle, right? You know, that's kind of the idea. Here, they've overrun these guys, and I'm just trying to kill them all and stay alive so I can get this guy up, and it's just not going to happen. I'm trying, and the goddamn game makes me melee every time I try and pick somebody up, and then I start taking damage. I have to off-pack right here because I was going to go down. Then he had to get up. Now I'm going to get pissed off and just nade the shit out of everybody. Look at that kill feed, man. It's just ridiculous. That's what you can do. Like, if you piss off this turret, this is the last multiplayer character these bots want to piss off, because he can just do so fucking well. I mean, he can nade spam the enemies, and he can just decimate them with this gun with turbocharge. It's like a little... I don't know, guys. I mean, imagine if in Mass Effect 3 multiplayer, like the Turian soldier got frag grenades instead of proximity mine. Like, how ridiculous would that be? Because, and they've kind of done that in this game. It's pretty insane, actually. Like, when you think about it, nade spam and marksman. My God, like, fuck, that's like ridiculous. But you know, that would have been ridiculous. Everything would have been more ridiculous in Mass Effect 3, obviously, because everything's underpowered in this game. But you get my point, you know. And nades have received a significant nerf in this game compared to Mass Effect 3 multiplayer, for sure. But still, they can shred. Now, I'm going to be, you know, primarily scoping in for each enemy, like aiming out and then scoping in, because it's going to make it much easier to hit them. Here, I'm going to fail as far as shooting that Atlas properly, or that Hydra, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Aim for the tank, guys. You will kill it so fast if you aim for the tank. And the human soldier build, I'm going to do the human soldier sniper build. I'll be aiming for the tank in that, and you'll see just how goddamn fast you can kill one of those things if you do it right. And again, I'm not going to have the 20% extra headshot. I'm going to have the debuff here, so it's just kind of useless, that debuff, to be honest. Because I mean, maybe I landed like 3 shots on that Krogan, so that's like a 6% debuff that I stacked up against him, and I don't know if it's really worth it, to be honest. I'd much rather just be doing a straight up 20% more damage when I'm shooting him in his fat ass head. Because it's so easy to headshot those Krogans because they have such a massive head. And the Atlas too, it's pretty easy to hit that tank. So in general, just learn the weak spots, guys, and just aim for them always. You'll do much better. Pretty obvious tip. Yeah, I mean, not really a whole lot to say. I mean, are you one-hitting with this sniper? No. When you headshot him, yes. You know what I'm saying? Body shots aren't going to one-shot even the minions. You got to aim for the head. So just get used to it, guys. You're going to have to practice your aim for sure, but this gun's not super hard. In general, Mass Effect makes it very easy to snipe. It's not a hard game to snipe. You just kind of got to practice, in my opinion. And I'm truly like not a fan of sniping in general. It's not my playstyle. I love to use melee, up close, run and gun, assault rifle, SMG, shotgun. You know, that's my playstyle totally. Or, you know, lots of powers to do cool shit. Sniping is really like the last thing I want to be doing. It's not fun for me. But, and even if I'm running and gunning and sniping, like I do in my Slayer and Infiltrator final build video, I've just never been a big fan of sniping in any video game, to be honest. I'm more of a up-close player. But the problem is, like every Mass Effect game before it, they've just decided to make this, you know, this sniper so ridiculously good that, you know, if you want to be effective, like, as possible, you kind of have to do it, you know? And I hear a lot of people complaining about the same exact thing. It's like, we really want to use other guns, but we just, you know, this is the most effective one, so we don't want to gimp ourselves, so we're going to use the most effective gun. Not something else, but we are craving, like, another good gun in another class, you know? And it was the same way when Mass Effect 3 multiplayer, so it's like a repeat of the same mistake. It's like, and I don't know if I should be saying that just yet, guys, to be honest, because this is a gold gun. You got to always keep that in mind. So this is not a starting gun. This is a gold level gun. I just got lucky getting it. Look at the frag grenade feed, holy shit. So I'm hoping and praying, I don't think it's going to happen, but I'm hoping that when I unlock, like, the Revenant, or, you know, any other gold level shotgun or assault rifle, that they will be just as good as this gun. Will that happen? I highly doubt it. You know, this gun is an anomaly. It's ridiculously good. And I've already tried one gold assault rifle, and it's like the biggest joke I've ever seen in my life. What was it called? The, first of all, the Halberd. The Halberd, it's like a black version of the Maddox. It's just a shittier Maddox, and it's gold. At least at rank 1. The Falcon, it has a job, but, I mean, and I've tried it on this guy, and it's just kind of stupid to use when you have this, when you have the Vanquisher. There's the Sandstorm, which is an absolute piece of shit. There's the Sweeper, which was also pretty bad, if I remember correctly. And the Thawkin, which was probably the best out of all of them. And those are all gold assault rifles. And if you think they can compare, even in the same ballpark, to this gold sniper rifle, well, I mean, they don't. I mean, it's not even an opinion-based thing. They just don't. You know, it's that simple. So that is a damn shame, because I do love to use, like, you know, machine guns. yeah, I mean the Hurricane Turian Soldier. Come on, like everybody's most fun thing to do as far as the Turian was concerned in Mass Effect 3 multiplayer, and I hope it is in this game. But right now, just looking at the carnage you can cause with this Vanquisher, I mean, it's going to be hard for any other gun to top this, to be honest with you. But I hope they do. I hope another weapon class does top this, because again, I'm not a fan of, sniping too much. But again, this is the Sniper Turian Soldier build. There will be another Turian Soldier build by me coming out. That's going to be for an assault rifle, shotgun, SMG, whatever. And that will be out in due time, as soon as I get one, basically. A good one, a good enough one to warrant taking this gun off. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, guys, I mean, there's different ways to play all these characters, and this just happens to be one of the guns that a lot of people have, the Vanquisher. So it's definitely one of those builds I really want to get out ASAP, because if you guys are looking for something to just decimate the game with, should be what you're doing. And the great news is, you don't even have to have a Turian Soldier to do this shit. You can do this very effectively on the human soldier. So everybody that has a Vanquisher and a human soldier has one of the most ridiculous, look at how fast I killed that Krogan, has one of the most ridiculous setups available to them at the start of the game, once you get the Vanquisher, obviously. And you can do this with any sniper rifle. I'm just saying the Vanquisher is probably the best, to be honest. Anything else to say about it? Not really, guys. I mean, just, practice your aim. I don't know what else to say. Nade the groups and shoot the other enemies, and remember, turbocharge will reload your clip, so take advantage of that. Not much else, guys. Be sure to rate, like, comment, subscribe if you did enjoy this. You want to see more Andromeda builds, guides, weapons, whatever, everything under the sun Andromeda multiplayer, and campaign at some point, but the multiplayer is so fun for now. Yeah, guys, have an awesome day. I'm going to show you at the end the score. It's like fucking insane how good this guy is. It's just pathetically good. I mean, anyways, guys, you have an awesome day.